Hi, we're here at EBADay TV and I'm talking with Georgio Ferrero. EBA Clearing is launching its e-services directive here at EBADay. Can you give us a bit more information on this topic?
Well, the company's approach is basically mirroring our natural approach. I would split for this question the answer in two parts. We have structured our approach in what I call the listening part, and then the ringing the bell part. The listening part is listening carefully to our shareholders' need, to our users' need, to other market stakeholders, and last but not least, taking lesson from what we have learned within the EPC experience in this matter. Why I said ringing the bell being the second phase, which we have materialized with the, let's say, the proposal of our blueprint on the e-services solution. Because we have tried to gather all the consideration, all the stakeholders, and then digest it and organizing specific working group within the company, the working group inspired by the Innovation Committee, and the Innovation Committee is a forum where also board members of the clearing company are participating. So, ringing the bell, why? Because it's our belief and my belief that it's time now. Probably we are, as an industry, as a banking industry, we are already a bit late, but it's time now to proceed. And with a solution which enables banks to regain their roles in the payment business when their customers are operating within the web, being them merchant, being them consumers or enterprises, or any kind of customer you like. And obviously we have asked ourselves if this is consistent or not with the policies of the company. And we ended up in saying that it is perfectly consistent, because what we are proposing basically is absolutely belonging to the cooperative space. What it's all about is basically a central platform enabling the EBA Clearing to play the role, very simple role, of third trusted party through which all the banks can offer to their customers the possibility to pay and collect transactions within the web, leveraging on what are their current online banking solutions. So it is something very pragmatic that put together in an end-to-end approach, let's say, the way to respond to real needs to the other stakeholders.
You mentioned you're now ringing the bell here at EBADay. Can you talk about some of the benefits for e-merchants and e-shoppers for the e-services initiative?
Well, if I take the perspective of the e-merchant or e-creditor, put it this way, I believe that this solution eventually gives the answer of some of their key priority. I'm referring, for the sake of clarity, to the priority that the merchant have spelled out in their Barcelona meeting. And there are 10 points there. If I'm not mistaken, in the first row, there is the need of having a pan-European online banking solution that enabled them to collect money within the web, and relying on all the security aspects that banks can provide. So today we see in the market a lot of solutions, but one of the important points that we have, that normally people do not consider in the first stance, is security. Security, nobody is prepared to pay for it until a disaster occurs. And we have tried instead to identify a solution which gives a lot of security in that respect. So basically this is the answer that I give. What are the benefits? Relying on something that can help merchants to collect money, not necessarily just those that the money coming from the consumer that prefer to pay with cards, because we have in some parts of Europe a considerable number of people that are not very used to utilize card. On the other hand, I believe that with this project, with this e-services solution, we are launching to some extent a new era, or we are trying to promote the EBA Clearing as an enabler in the dialogue among the different stakeholders in this domain. I believe that for too long time we have seen a sort of confrontation between the different stakeholders in the market. I think that it's time to give answer in a way that, in the respect of the role of each stakeholder, we can create value and benefit to all of us.
So where do we go from here? What are some of the next steps?
I said at the beginning that I would add one thing before answering you the question, and we have touched the aspect of the merchant, but there is also the aspect of the debtor or the consumer. I think that the key aspect for that, for me, is that what we are proposing is leveraging on their current user experience, on their level of satisfaction in operating through the online banking services. And this is, for me, the major value-added point for them. What are the next steps? I said at the beginning that we are at the end of the second phase that I call the ringing the bell. Now the paper is out. As of today, downloadable from our portal. And we are waiting the outcome of the consultation to see what are the suggestions, the amendment, the enrichment that they can come out in the next weeks and few months. Obviously, on the parallel side, we are trying to address all the nitty-gritty aspects, all the details aspects, because this is a quite, let's say, it's not complex on the technical standpoint, but the key aspect here is communication. And we have to work together to the banks and the payment service provider in order to help them, and they helping us in structuring the right message, the correct message. This is not, and we don't want that this solution is considered or in the end understood as one of the solutions. This must be the solution. And we, within the EBA Clearing, we strongly believe on it.
Great. Thank you very much. Have a good show.
Thank you very much to you.